Hey there, welcome back to 716 Firearms. I'm bringing you a video today on these two Glocks. I wanted to give my opinion on which is the best tool to EDC in 2025. When I started EDCing and got my concealed license to carry, I was going back in between these two. I didn't know which one to buy first, so I used to go to the gun stores and ask the gunsmith which ones I should do or which one I should get, and sometimes they would lead me to buy either or they would say get a Glock 19 or you should look at 6, like just, start misleading me to other directions. But I always knew that I always wanted a Glock because I was always like a Glock fan, if you wanted to say that. So I ended up getting both, as you can see, but I started off with the 43X as the first one. But let's get into the video and let's see what your opinion at the end of the video. If you watching this video, I would like you to like, share, subscribe. This is only my second video. I'm trying to, upload every week, once a week, just get the content going. But let's get into it. Let's make sure both firearms is clear. Empty mag. Empty chambers, you can see, same direction. That's clear. Empty mag, empty chamber, and that's clear. Let's get into, I guess, the Glock 26 first, since I have it in my hand. This is a Gen 4 Glock 26. This is a police trade-in that I had got with Chirurgicon night sights, which is the best night sights you can have. Ain't pretty much to say about a Glock 26. This one, since it's a Gen 4, it ain't ambidextrous, but you could change the slide stop. The slide stop. The slide stop is only on one side. You can't change the slide stop. It's not ambidextrous, but the mag drop is ambidextrous, so you can basically switch to the other side. Your Gen 4 came with the grooves. I had put the back strap on there for my big hands. But it usually, when you get a Glock 26, you can get it with a standard 10-round mag, which gets just 2 fingers on there. You don't get your third finger on there. But for a 9mm, it's not that bad of a recoil. I really don't use that though, but I will if I have to. But if I practice both ways when I go to the short range, this came, nice clean trade-in with a standard Glock mag, with a standard Glock trigger. One more time. A little mush. Then the Glock 43X. You can see that I upgraded it a lot. And it comes with a standard 10-round mag. That's clear. I put a TLR7 X sub stream light on here. Then I got the Holosun 507K. This Glock is a USA. Same thing though. It don't have the ambidextrous slide stop on both sides, but it have it on the right side, and I'm a right hand, so it's perfect. You could switch the mag drop or the mag release or whatever you want to call it to the other side. This is a slim frame Glock, so I end up putting a whole grip on here to give me like a full grip on the gun for like for distress moments. I don't really like the skinniness. I'd rather have, the extra bulkiness. So, but this is made for, more like a slim body so you can carry more easier. I should take the whole grip off because probably I'll get a better understanding of why I made this video too. Should have had that off before the video, but hey, everybody ain't perfect. This thing is a little bit hard, so I might end up coming back to y'all to get this off. Drop the whole grip. But you can see how slim the body is. This is why some people might pick this one. But the 43X is a good gun. People might say it's like a snappy gun. But to me, it's a nice gun. I ended up switching the trigger to an Apex trigger, which we can show that because the gun is clear. I did not change the bar on the inside. I just changed the shoe just because of some fact this is an EDC. So if I have to ever use it, I want to go to court and not have nothing special on the gun except for my red dot, you know, my flashlight. That's about it. But hey, let's get into some comparison now. They got about the same type of barrel, but only thing is different is one is wider than the other, and you could tell the Glock 26 is wider than the Glock 43X. You could tell by the body too that you could see the thickness of it. That's why some people might pick the Glock 43X because it's more slimmer to carry. Then some people might pick the Glock 26 because it just feel like a Glock 19, but it's just a shorter, you know, handle and with a shorter barrel. But back to these two. So the barrel is the same. This is the same. It just these two, one is wider than the other. So the Glock 26 is my favorite because it's versatile. You can take this and put a Glock 19 mag in here, and it will look like that. And then you could put the Glock 19X grip on here, magazine, and it will look like this. Then the Glock 17 magazine will give you a look like this. And then I got the regular magazine, the 10-round magazine, but I end up putting what's this called again? Pairs grip on here, where it give you get 3-finger contact, and it gives you, you know, better aim, better grip on there for the recoil, so you can manage the recoil a little bit better. But you can't beat this. It's changed from the pairs grip back to the flush grip, where you get 2 fingers. Then you can move up to the 19. I knew there was something wrong with that one. That's why, because that's not the 19 one. This is the 19 with the S grip. And then you can have the 17 with the, you can get an S grip for this. That's why I don't have my S grip right now. I think it's in the safe. But you can get an S grip for the 17 too, where they give you like a Glock 17 type handle. With the 43X, this is his flush mag, where it looks like this. Nice slim body. When you take the flush mag out and have put the pairs grip mag at the bottom, with the regular Glock magazine with the Pierce grip base bottom. Let's me be specific. Like I know my guns, so let me talk like I know them. They give you this type of look where you get the more. So when you get that other hand on there, you can have somewhere to rest it at. Everybody complain that these little things are snappy. I'm telling you guys, get one and try one. Have your own opinion. This is way worth it. Nice, smooth, easy to carry. I carry this one on easy days, summer EDC, where I don't want to handle half too much or carry so much weight. So I use this one with the red dot, which I don't got on right now. And then I have this for, so basically it's like a nighttime carry, really, because I won't go outside with this one because it don't have a light on there at nighttime. But this is definitely my daytime carry. Like to take it everywhere I go. Most of the time with me, put the back strap on there. So, you know, I get that grip on there. But from these two, if I would start over again, I would pick the 43X first, just like I did the first time, and get a feel grip for the guns, and then move up to this one. Because this one is a little wider to carry, so you always got to keep that in mind. And it do feel like it's a little bit heavier, but you don't really feel that on your body. But you will feel the wideness on your body. And that's all that matters. Like, you don't want something that's poking out all the time, or you don't want nothing that's, you know, heavy all the time, or whatever's different for you. For me, I love to carry this. It doesn't make no difference for me. I could carry either one, but this one is more, you know, when I don't really feel like carrying. This one is like, I feel like carrying. This is my, I don't know. It's hard for me to pick every day. I go through different ones every day. I got good holsters. Nice holsters. This one I did try to put a wedge on the back, but I don't get into the wedge. We get into that in another video. Don't get into the wedge. But nice holster. You probably can tell what this company is already. And I don't got no wedge on the back of this one either. I tried to put one on there and didn't like it. I'm better off without a wedge. I've been carrying from the beginning without a wedge, so I think me switching up to a wedge wasn't a good idea, so I just took them off. But hey, both Glocks come with good magazines. You can tell these are Gen 4s. Gen 4 is going to Gen 5, so all of them is capable. It just, like I said, this is more versatile than this one. This one only come with one, you know, type of mask can go inside here. You could get the show iron max that's 15 plus, and you know that give you, you know, more than the 10. But you have to change the mag release button to the show irons button. And honestly, in my opinion, I'm keeping everything, you know, stock or whatever y'all want to call it. Stock, because when you want to use this in a self-defense mode and you're under distress, you don't want this button to be messing up, or you definitely don't want your mag to explode. And there's a lot of videos out there on show irons mags not being, you know, reliable as they should. As y'all should know, these two definitely come in a hard case box. These both of the boxes. I didn't want to go over what's in the box because that's like a unboxing video, which a lot of YouTubers get into. But if y'all had a choice, comment below, which one would y'all pick? Would you pick the Glock 26 Gen 4? I'm trying to get the Gen 5 coming this year. MOS 2 at that. Stay tuned because it's coming soon. Only why I didn't get that is because one day, let me tell you a little quick story. I went into the gun store just to browse and see what I wanted to get or what I wanted to get in the future because I had money burning a hole in my pocket. And when I went in there, I was just standing there and I was listening to the guy tell me how the gun show went that week before, and they had got rid of the Glock that I wanted that I told him to call me for. So as I was sitting there listening to the story, somebody was coming in, which was an older man, was trading in this, which I didn't know he was trading in, and I just was having a nice, genuine conversation with him because I just like to, conversate with people. You know, more knowledge ain't gonna hurt you. So I was just conversating with him, and then I come to find out when he had left and they had put this out, and the gun store person knows me, came straight right to me because he knew I wanted to, get a Glock that day, and persuade me to buy this, used police trade-in that the man just traded in because he really couldn't, enjoy it. He didn't really care for it. Hands is too big. So I was like, oh, with Churchicon sights, give me that. Took it right home with me. 43X definitely was my first purchase. I would never get rid of this gun. You could tell I Gucci'd it out the most because of the simple fact that it was my first gun. So I had to go all in. But I learned that you don't have to have a Gucci Glock, but if you have the money, go ahead and pay for that. But to get down to the whatever I wanted to say at the end, until I got to ranting about my collection. Which one would y'all pick? Which one would y'all EDC? And which one would y'all carry every day? Comment below, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell another friend. And that's the end of it.